you're gonna it'll shape all this up once we get to it. Yep. Yeah, because it starts screwing with your green, and then when you go up there and flatten your green, it screws with the bunker. Yep. And so get it in there and drop it down. And I want to go ahead and hit this right here to get this little curl in these 2 points. All right. So I mean, look how it looks now. And I'm not finished with it, but look at what it did to those edges coming down into the bunker. So now I go back and I get this soft one, and the first thing I do is just kind of go through here, make it a little bit bigger, and it smooths out any crinkles that you get, sometimes. It doesn't always, but most of the time it seems to. And it starts evening up the sand in here, right? Jeez, whatever. All right, so you want to see Wiser wants to see a pot bunker, so I'll do it too. But I think that's pretty close to, yeah. That one was actually easy. That one was easy, a lot easier than some of the others. But it seems like if you get that green base correct and you get it to flow off of it a little bit, when you set that bunker in there, it kind of almost already starts the end result, and then you go and do those couple of things. So Wiser want to see a pot bunker, so I'm gonna throw a pot bunker out here, but I'm gonna end up extending it. But for the round bunkers, which I think those things they look great, the pot bunkers. What I may do is just put a pot bunker here and maybe make that green not so cut in. All right. So I just dropped the pot bunker in, and there's nothing to it right now. You want to figure out what the angle of the shot is, right? So then what I do, these are actually easy. There's not much to them. I go and get the flatten tool and go, and I haven't figured out which one I like better. If I like this round one or the oval fuzzy or the round fuzzy, but we'll try this. Sometimes you got to get up top to kind of see it. Then make sure you got your angle to the T right. Put it on the back part of this bunker and raise it up. I'm going to go here and raise it up, and then hit it. Alright, so now we got this big raised up bunker. Now we just go and get the flatten tool. We'll do the sharp one. You can do the sharp one or the one just inside it. And what I like to do is I like to just overlap the edge of the back and then have the front overlapped more in the grass. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see how it is on the thing. And it just caves it in right there. It makes the front gentle into it, but it makes the back stick up. And then if it gets that wrinkle like that one did, you go back to the old fuzzy brush, and you can take this fuzzy brush and sink it down and just run it around the edge. And looks a little better. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best one ever, but T-box I'll end up raising up a little bit so you'll have a look like that into the green. Yeah, I could do that, maybe. Yeah, yeah. What I've been doing on these holes on this course is kind of like what I did. What do you mean deeper? Like in the front here? Well, it's a super deep. Yeah, I don't know that I do them that deep though, ever. I mean, that, and probably what I'll do is maybe put another bunker over here on this side. So let me fix this green here just to. I like this one right here. It makes a good move around it. Get out some of that exaggerated area. A fairway in there. All right, nice. And sometimes, like if you don't get the like the angle of the look you want, what I do is I'll take this raise brush, do something like this. I'm gonna sink it down right in front of it a little bit, right? So you can actually see more of the sand. And that's gonna affect my green a little bit, but that's no big deal, right? I can always straighten that out. I wanted to do, I don't know though. I don't know if I need another bunker on that thing. What do you think? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Um, but what I've been doing on these holes, after I get the hole built, which let me do the tee box real quick. I'm gonna raise this tee box a little bit, but I don't want to affect this last hole. What's up, Callie? I'm just twitching some twitch. You got it. No, no, no. No, no. I don't want to sit in front of a computer. Do that all day. I do that all day. Yeah. Alright, so let me get this tee box. I'll show you what I've been doing on these holes on this course for the kind of the finishing touch, I guess you'd say. But I've made all these tee boxes square. And on this course they only get 2 tee boxes, but there's 2 tee markers per tee box. Right? Now I'm gonna screw the ladies. I'm gonna put them over here and make them hit over that bunker. So I usually do the 2-click method around the tee box for rough. Got to do this one, but it'll be alright. Got to do 3 on that one because it's a little squirrely. I forgot to hit it. Oh crap. I would flatten it. And that'll actually, if I ever played the court, if I ever made a version that had a tee down there, that'd be a pretty cool looking shot, wouldn't it? From that lower tee
Annabelle,
box.
turn your lights off.
It's ridiculous how the alternate tees always have the better looking shot. How does that turn out always? And since this hole's only 117 yards, I'm not building a fairway lead up to it. You know, it's so short. But here's what I've been doing. Okay, and I like this tree and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to duplicate it, right? Because I'm about to whop it out with heavy rough. Of course, this. Yeah, you're twitching. There's about a 30-second delay on Twitch. 10 to 30 or something. Yeah. It's just the videos. The video's going to be behind. That's what. Well, yeah, I was. And what was funny was uh, I built this other hole, and then Wiser joined the stream, and he's like, "Hey, show me how you do those bunkers." I was like, "Oh man, I just did one." So I was like, "I'll build this part 3 and show you." And Mike jumped online before I got to that point. All right, so here's what I've been doing on these. I did it on Strawberry Plains. I thought it looked pretty cool. It looks better in the Delta theme. So I take this shape and lay down heavy rough, and it just lays a wide path of heavy rough, right? So then I'll rotate it a little bit and go up and hit it again. And then when it's like a par 4, you just kind of keep rotating it, moving it, and increasing it. And see, it took that one tree out, but it kept the one I placed over it because I didn't want to lose that tree. I like the way that one looked. So now, yeah. So there was a tree there, and I liked the look of it. So I just duplicated that tree and planted it on top of it instead of worrying about deleting it and all that and getting it back in the same spot. And I just planted that one on top of it, and then when I threw rough down, it wiped the generated tree out. Yeah, but see how all that rough just I think looks good. You know, makes it. Yeah. So with this little short green, we're gonna have to get nuts on it to make it crazy, right? Yep. That's what I was thinking. It's not going to be tricked. It's going to be, but it's only a 117-yard hole, so I like to do. We'll do this right here. We'll make a tier back here. And bad thing about this is you have to be careful. You don't want to jack your bunker up too bad. Yeah, you don't have to go up more than 8 inches. Of course. Yeah, it's Callie about those crazy greens, man. He had some crazy greens on that last hole. On your last course. I talk to you later, Bob.